Hey, been a while, hasn't it? So it's been about a month since I've last posted, and that was mainly from a few factors like life, a lack of ideas, and overall just trying to figure out what to do with the channel. But now I feel like I have a clear direction, and it's time we go towards that direction, starting with my thoughts on Pokémon Scarlet. Pokémon Scarlet was a game with a great story, but overall, generally bad graphics, and it was littered with performance issues up the but overall, I'd say I had fun with the game. And for today's video, I'm gonna go ahead and draw my team. Who were the members? You'll find out while I'm drawing it. So, yeah, let's get to it. One thing I will say as an artist is you should definitely not be afraid to just let your early stuff in the drawing look terrible. Like, it's completely okay for you to just start out looking as rough as possible, because that way it'll set up for a much better drawing in the long run while you're doing the piece. For example, this stuff right here, can you even tell what I'm drawing? I mean, just look at it, man. This is rough to look at. It is very rough on the human eyes. But doing rough sketches like this is very important so that you don't mess up anything like anatomy, or you can have a little bit of free flow with the anatomy, and yeah, it's just good to do. If that's not how you draw, though, then, more power to you. We all draw differently. So this first Pokemon I'm working on is Raichu. Originally, I wanted to have gritted teeth, but that just didn't work out, so I'll end up removing it later, as you can see now. And yeah, that's Raichu. The next Pokemon is Braviary. Why did I have Braviary on my team? Because normally I choose the regional bird, and the regional bird for this region did not look great. So I saw a bunch of Rufflet, and I was just like, yep, mine now. Originally, I saw that Braviary evolved at level 54, and I was like, is this gonna be worth it? But eventually, Braviary went from a literal liability on my team to the ace in the hole, which was kind of crazy, not gonna lie. But that's Braviary, and next we're moving on to my favorite Pokemon of all time, Lucario. Lucario is one of those Pokemon that I feel like I need to have on my team all the time, because I just love Lucario that much. And yeah, Lucario has been a day one favorite for me. I love his design, and I love the fact that Goku voices him. It's very fitting. I can assure you that any game that has Lucario in it, Lucario is going on my team. After Lucario, we have an addition that came as a surprise to me. It's Mabastiff. Mabastiff is one of those Pokemon that just, I don't know. I saw it randomly, I caught it, and then it just went on my team. And originally I was going to use Graveyard, but this guy ended up being a tank for me, and he really came in clutch when I needed a Pokemon to take a hit. So yeah, that's Mabastiff for ya. The next Pokemon is a Greninja that was given to me by a friend, and why did the friend give it to me? Well, you'll find out soon enough, but I like Greninja enough to have two starters on my team, and because Greninja's pretty cool. This Greninja was especially cool for, again, reasons you'll find out later, but yeah, this was a pretty simple sketch overall. Greninja's not too complicated, you just have to figure out where all those weird shapes go. And the last Pokemon of the group was my starter, and my starter that I chose was Skeledirge, and I chose Skeledirge because it was nice that Pokemon finally made another quadruped starter after all of these years of getting starters that start on all fours, and then for literally no reason at all decide to stand up. It was nice of them to finally give us what we wanted, because good lord, that took way too long. Since Samurott? Really? Anyway, regardless of that, here's the final sketch, and I think it looks alright. Again, if you have sketches that look rough, kind of like mine do, that is perfectly okay, because for me at least, in art, it's not about the journey, it's about the destination. And as I'm doing the light art, I feel like now is a good time to explain where the channel is gonna go. If you don't care about this stuff, by all means, you can just mute my speaking and go listen to something. That's perfectly fine. But yeah, from now on, this channel is gonna be an art channel. I'm gonna draw various things that I like, maybe some OCs here and there, although don't count your chickens for that. I don't think I'm going to be doing that often. And this will just be a place where I draw and talk about my thoughts thoughts and whatnot. In the coming weeks, and I say weeks because I don't know when I'm going to be able to film this, but in the coming weeks, I'm going to be redoing my channel intro because now it's not accurate, as you can see. But the old one will still be up, I suppose, just to show off those humble beginnings. Since I found my direction, I do have more plans for more content, so be sure to stick around for that. And, you know, getting back to the artwork here, it's shaping up to look pretty good, all things considered. Not my best work, in my honest opinion, but, you know, it is what it is. This is just a fair warning for what's about to come up ahead. Now that I'm done with the line art, I'm gonna get to what is my weakest aspect in art, and that's coloring. I'm gonna put it to you this way. If I was ever a comic book artist, I could be the sketcher or the penciler, I could be the inker, but I could not, under any circumstance, be the colorist. I feel like when it comes to a casual's perspective in art, they don't really respect the craftsmanship that it takes, especially the coloring. Like, let me tell you, coloring is a lot more than just staying inside the lines. So, yeah, what's coming up next? You're not about to see many shadows or highlights or anything. You're just gonna see me using the paint bucket tool to fill in colors where they should go. And I think flat coloring in art is perfectly fine. Shading is definitely important for art pieces, but, you know, I'll get better with that in time. Right now, I'm just gonna, you know, color. That's about all I can really do. And before I may get questions about this later, the art program I use is Procreate. I've been using Procreate for about a year now, and it's done me wonders. And oh, would you look at that? The Lucario special because it's shiny. Ooh. Yeah, so like I said before, the Lucario shiny reveal, I use Procreate. I've been using it for a year. In my opinion, it's one of the better digital art programs that I've used. I do consider myself mostly a digital artist. I can do traditional, but, you know, it's just, I'm more digital leaning, you know, and oh, would you look at that, the Greninja's shiny too, oh, whoa! And the art piece is about to finish itself soon, but, you know, it's been nice having that chat with you people. I get to update you on the state of the channel, you get to enjoy some artwork, and here's me filling in the background. And that leaves us with the final piece. Overall, I think it's pretty decent. I haven't done a group shot like this in what feels like forever, and if I did do it, I don't think I finished it, so this is a good stepping stone in my art journey. The scaling may not be the most accurate, and there are definitely some off parts, but overall, yeah, I'd say that's pretty good. If you like the art and you like this video and the channel and you want to see more, don't forget to do the 3 holy grails of YouTube: like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you later. Bye! There's definitely some aspects of the channel I'm gonna improve. Like, I think this as an end screen is a bit too basic, so I might change it to something different down the line. But yeah, I have a direction now, and it's pretty good to feel like I'm in control of my content again after this month of pandering. YouTube says you'll like this video. Let's see if you do. Thanks again, and bye again.